Armando Cruz, creator and founder of Cruz Country Fitness and Physical Therapy. And in this video, I'm going to be answering a question on loyalty. In fact, I'm going to be reading this question, and it goes like this. I struggle with loyalty. I feel as if my loyalty to my job and my boss has slowed me down in reaching my goals. I end up putting my goals on the back burner as a result. I'm starting to think loyalty is overrated. Really, how loyal is he? There are several streams of thought in this. The first question is, I'm struggling with loyalty, meaning I'm having a disconnect with what I believe I should be doing with what I want to be doing. Because she's saying, I have this job that I have to be loyal to, but it's interfering with my ultimate purpose in life, my goals, and it's not allowing me to do that. In fact, I'm almost being asked, whether directly or indirectly, to not be loyal to myself. And so the next train of thought is, I'm starting to think loyalty is overrated. And then the next train of thought is the judgment of whether, is he even being loyal in our contract at this point? You see, because loyalty comes from being from fidelity, from the French word of loyal, old French word meaning fidelity, meaning being true to your contract. In some instances, it meant that you were born in wedlock, as opposed to being born a bastard or out of wedlock. And all these things go back to the same thing. I think the most important thing is to address the loyalty. And she's having a struggle here with the loyalty to her job and the loyalty to herself. So I don't really believe that you have a problem with loyalty. I believe the bigger problem is that you have a conflict of loyalty. See, your loyalty, there's no problem with your loyalty, except your loyalty to yourself, to your mission, to your purpose is one. And now your occupation and your boss is competing for that. And now which one do you choose? If you choose your job, you have that financial security of your job. You have whatever that brings you. But at the flip side of that, you're not being connected and congruent with that purpose and life mission that you've indicated that you're not achieving by being a part of this current job or being part of that. And so I think the most important thing is to understand and to realize that you really don't have a loyalty problem. What you have is a congruency problem. What is the decision? What at this point is more important to you? To make your boss happy or to live out your purpose? And I am making that distinction. I'm trying to make it very clear as to what I believe would serve you in the long run the best. Because in my opinion, fulfillment and living your purpose has got to be at the top of the ladder. Because everything else that comes from that is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much more enjoyable. You're going to be that much more fulfilled. And you're going to be able to bring certain capabilities because you're operating at your best that you wouldn't otherwise be able to bring to the table. The part of whether he is loyal or not, I think it's really a non-issue, because is this about him or is this about you? And I really think the more important person at this point is you, because you're the one having the conflict inside. And so I would urge you to forget about whether he's being loyal or not, because it's not a judgment call. It's more of, well, what do you want to do? What do you want in your life? If what you want is to pursue your mission, is to pursue your life's purpose, is to serve in the way that you were meant to serve, then I think you have your answer. If at this point you're saying, well, you know what, I really prefer doing the job and not, I'm going to have to put my goals and my purpose and my mission on the back burner. Then you know then you know that you're going to have to deal with in this internal struggle. So again, to answer your question and hopefully to give you some clarity, it's not a loyalty problem. Loyalty is not overrated. In fact, loyalty is very much driving you in this, and you are very loyal. But the problem is that your loyalties on two separate occasions are conflicting. And now the bigger problem is making a decision for yourself, which is the direction you need to take. Because if you continue in this path, they will continue to conflict, and you will do neither very well. You will always feel like you're missing out. And so it's very important for you to make a decision. I hope that's been helpful. This has been Armando Cruz. I look forward to your comments and your insights. If you have any questions or similar experience, I'd love to hear from it. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.